Current Affairs, June 27 and 28, 2021. From the Integrated Test Range, ITR, in Chandipur on the Odisha coast, the DRDO successfully test-fired the nuclear-capable subsonic cruise missile Nirbhay. It has a 1,500-kilometer range. The Indian Army's Shatrujit Brigade performed an airborne exercise in Rajasthan's desert sector to test the brigade's rapid response capability. Benigno Aquino III, the former president of the Philippines, passed away recently. He was 61 years old. Shefali Verma of Haryana became the youngest Indian cricketer to make her debut across all formats. She is the fifth youngest cricketer in the world, having made her debut across all formats at the age of 17 years and 150 days. Mujibur Rahman of Afghanistan is the youngest player overall, having made his all-format debut at the age of 17 years and 78 days. A $125 million program that will help Kerala prepare against natural disasters, climate change impacts, disease outbreaks, and pandemics has been approved by the World Bank Board of Executive Directors. R.K. Sabharwal, Chairman and Managing Director, CMD, of Engineers India Limited, EIL, has been awarded Mongolia's highest civilian award, the Order of Polar Star, for the establishment of Mongolia's first-ever oil refinery. According to the report State of India's Environment in Figures 2021 by the Centre for Science and Environment, CSE, Bengaluru ranks India's most livable city. Bengaluru came out on top, followed by Chennai, Shimla, and Bhubaneswar. To calculate the Ease of Living Index score, it looked at 4 factors: quality of life, economic ability, sustainability, and citizens' perceptions. Red Bull driver Max Verstappen of the Netherlands has won the 2021 Styrian Grand Prix. Sandeep Mishra has written a book called Fiercely Female, The Dutee Chand Story. Kaushik Basu has written a book called Policymakers Journal, From New Delhi to Washington, D.C. Khemalta Wakhalu has written a book called A Kashmiri Century, Portrait of a Society in Flux. Sajan Prakash, from Kerala, has become the first Indian swimmer to qualify for the upcoming Tokyo Olympics. Meenash Shah, the National Dairy Development Board, NDDB, Executive Director, has been given the additional role of Chairman of the Dairy Board for 6 months. The INS Tabar has been sent to Africa and Europe to take part in naval exercises. Exercise Konkan with the Royal Navy, Exercise Varuna with the French Navy, and Exercise Indra with the Russian Federation Navy are some of the bilateral exercises the ship will take part in. In the financial year 2020-21, China overtook the UAE as India's second-largest export destination, after only the United States. Exports to China increased by 28% to over $21 billion in fiscal year 21 compared with the previous year, while exports to the UAE dropped by 42% to about $17 billion, according to official figures. According to this year's Mercer Cost of Living Survey, Turkmenistan's capital city Ashgabat has become the world's most expensive city for foreign employees. The annual report ranked 209 cities across 5 continents. At 78th place, Mumbai is still India's most expensive city. New Delhi, 117th, Chennai, 158th, Bengaluru, 170th, and Kolkata, 181st, are among the other Indian cities on the list. International Micro, Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Day is observed on 27 June. Theme of 2021, MSME 2021, Key to an Inclusive and Sustainable Recovery. The International Education E-Conference on the theme Holistic Education for Excellence in Life was inaugurated by Andhra Pradesh Governor Biswa Bhushan Harichandan. The Step Up credit card was launched by PaisaBazaar.com and SBM Bank India for consumers who have limited access to formal credit due to an ineligible credit score. The BCCI will formally notify the International Cricket Council (ICC) of its willingness to host the T20 World Cup in the United Arab Emirates and Oman.